Hi everybody, welcome to Churners, welcome to DayZ, welcome to the Scalespeeder Gaming private server, and this is going to be our last evening on the 1.07 version of the game, because tomorrow 1.08 is dropping. Very exciting, and I think it could fundamentally change the way that we play DayZ on, well, I guess just private servers as well as public servers, but especially on public servers, where what we're going to see is, I mean, there's some cool stuff coming, like they're adding the ski resort and the biathlon sports arena. And there's some stability changes coming to the game in terms of vehicles, and we've got a new weapon. We've got the 22 Sporter, we've got the frying pan, so various other stuff. But what they're going to be doing is they're going to be making it much harder to break into bases with melee weapons like axes. You're basically really going to have to use explosives and machine guns probably, which may well mean it's much more possible to have bases on public servers, or even have bases on private servers where it's, you know, free-for-all, and not have to worry about them getting smashed up quite as often. But first, we have a little present here. We have a little present. Shall we see what's inside? Oh, yes. Thank you very much. What's this? Mutton, loads of steak. What we got? We got food. We got Pepsi. We've got medicine. We've got bandages. We've got vitamins. We've got matches. Oh, fantastic! Let's get this inside. Let's put my axe away, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Oh shit. 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. Let's put that in our backpack. Let's open that. Let's pick this up. Let's take it inside. This is great, isn't it? This base that Moxie made for me. Where are we going to put it? I don't know. Where should we put it? Should we put it on the? Should we put it up? See, there's some. Moxie's really look. Look what he's done. He's like built some tables, and there's wooden boxes on the tables. How good is that? I tend to just dump stuff down everywhere. So let's put it down here. Right, coolio. Yes, fantastic. Now let me have a quick look at the chat. I do apologise. I've started this and I haven't looked at the chat. What's everybody got to say? Good evening, Let's Go Kane, and Shadow Ace Knoll says hello. Hello, gentlemen. Right, so it's just going to be a short stream tonight. Just wanted to kind of, you know, get ready a little bit for tomorrow and have a look around the base, because although there's no wipe for tomorrow with 1.08, you never know what might happen. And they're definitely not wiping public servers. They recommend you wipe modded servers, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to let the update happen, and then I'll reinstall my modded XMLs after I've edited them to be compatible with 1.08. But what I did want to do this evening is move these little tents. So let's see what's in them. Let's take all this stuff out of the tents, and let's put it in the big tent, which is over here. Oh, we've got another tent there, haven't we? Oh, that spade needs a bit of work. It's damaged. Why can't I repair it? Can't you repair? Can't you repair shovels? Oh, I didn't know you couldn't repair shovels. Let's put these seeds in here. I'm not ready to start farming yet. What's this? Is a tent kit, I think. That could go in there. That hat. Now, that there is a fishing hook, I believe, isn't it? that could well come in handy. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's see what's in this tent. Alright, we've just got an axe and a pickaxe. So let's take them out. Let's put these in the big tent. So I don't want to be lugging them around. I've already got an axe. Am I picking stuff up here? I'll have to get a generator working, won't I? Okay. Now what we want is... let's get rid of that. See, we might need a spade. So let's take the spade with us. Right, let's take the spade. And we want to find some rope. Have we got some rope in any of these cars? Let's have a look. Yes, that's good. So we've got some rope. So let's pack away one of these tents. Right, let's go and find a nice fishing spot where we can put this baby. I reckon, because you wouldn't want to be fishing right next to the holiday chalets, would you? You want to be up here somewhere. I think probably one of them should go over there. Right, so let's go up this way. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to fish here. Probably somewhere around here. Good evening, Michael Murphy. Do we have to install our private servers for the update tomorrow? No. What will happen, if it's like the last time, is that Nitrado will simply update your XML files to whatever the new update is, and sometimes they recommend you roll the server back, but we haven't heard it. We haven't had any confirmation about that yet. So we'll have to see. But yeah, and so what happens is all your modded files will get turned back into vanilla. Where do you reckon? How about... this looks like a nice place, doesn't it? This looks like a nice place to fish. Right, okay, so let's put down our tents here. Yeah, you could, right, let's go in. Let us leave a little gift in the tent. In fact, we've got lots of food back at the... Could put peaches in there as well, in case they can't find anything to... let's put... Everybody can do with a new hat, can't they? So let's put a hat in there as well. Right, so what we need to do now is make a fishing rod. So we need some long sticks. We need a long stick. I don't think this will give us a long stick, but they might do. No, they're short sticks, aren't they? Long stick, right, brilliant. So we get a long stick and we combine that with the rope. Craft improvised fishing rod. There is our simple fishing rod. Let's add the hook to it. In fact, I think we have to add the worms to the hook first, don't we? Right, so let's dig up some worms. Worms, excellent. Take the worms. Oh, do we have to turn the worms into bait, do we? I'm trying to think. Do we? Do we just put the worm on the... Right, yeah, here we go. Nice. That's good. So now we can take the fishing hook, fishing rod. We can take that, put that on there, and there we have a fishing rod complete with baits, ready for someone to use. And what we'll do, we'll put it in here. Put it. There we go. So they've got the fishing hat. They've got some spare food. And they've got a fishing rod with bait on it. But you know what they need? They need more worms, don't they? They need more worms. They're probably gonna pull up a boot, aren't they, or something? Okay, there's some more worms, so let's put some spare worms in here as well. Okay. Yeah, good. Right, so there is our first little fishing tent. So there it is. People can come, you know, they can relax at the holiday chalets. At the holiday camp, they can come and do some fishing, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Now, where are we going to put the other ones? Thing is, I need more hooks and I need more rope. Fisherman says, why won't my applied mod apply to my server? I've done it before following your past videos and it's worked, but for some reason it won't apply mod to my server. I didn't go crazy with them either, just added a few mods. There's probably just an error somewhere, my friend. Just a simple error somewhere. It's very easy to do. Just go over and check them. Probably a spelling error, or you've missed out an exclamation mark or something. Now, the thing is, around here, animals, especially chickens, don't really spawn. And I wonder, when you catch a fish, can you make improvised hooks from the fish bones? What do you reckon? Should we give it a go? I can't remember whether you can or not. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. I love this. How do you know when you've caught something? I seem to remember when the first time I went fishing was on a run, die, retry event in Livonia. And I caught a fish really quick, and then I also found some boots, I think, as well. It's a bit of a bummer if there aren't any fish in this lake. You mean to like let go when it pulls up? Ooh, whatever it was, my bait's gone. Let's try a different spot. Let's get that spare worm. Where's the hook gone? Right, let's try a slightly different spot. Maybe we should be in the water. Be a bit deeper. Get closer to the water, then it will work. Basically, feet in the water. Ah, good idea, Michael. Thank you. Ooh, what do we get? We got a fish. Excellent, 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 excellent. So when we take this fish and we gut it, do we get? Oh no, we only get fish steaks. I thought we would get some fish bones. Okay, so much for that idea. Okay, we need to dig up some more bait. I guess we're going to have to go and find some fish hooks or find some chickens. Okay. Can you just combine the worm with the fishing rod? No, you can't, can you? There we go. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's put some fish in there so if they don't catch any fish they can start a fire. They can cook some fish. There we go. Right, okie dokie. Right, let us... What we're going to do, we're going to have a wander around to the dam again. Just want to check out that Ada spawn point. We just see, I don't think any chickens or anything spawn over here. Yeah, so hopefully by tomorrow night, we'll all have fresh XML files on our private servers, and it'll just be a case of taking the XML files one at a time, comparing them with your modded XML files, and seeing what bits have been added by Bohemia Interactive, and then what I'm probably going to do is compare each file, and then just copy over, well, cut out, copy and paste the different bits and put them into the new files. I think that's probably the safest way. Very, very carefully. I always find this place a little bit lonely over here, a little bit desolate. You know, you'd even like to have some zombies or something over here, but there's nothing. It's like a forgotten corner of Chernerus. Apart from lots of bandanas. Ooh. No. No, I thought that was a Ada. I've got a mystery to solve, you see. So we came up with this mod to spawn in Adas that were kitted out with everything on them, with all the building stuff in the boots. And what I hoped for was that as you moved an Ada away from its spawn point there, they would spawn in again. But I don't think that happens. I think the min and the max, well, especially the nominal value is really affecting, there's a fishing hat, is affecting them, the fact that we've got all these Adas on the map and nothing else, that no more are going to spawn in until certain until they've started to despawn. which can take an awful long time. Interesting. Right, let's head back to the camp, and we're going to call it a night. Call it a night for tonight. I noticed that's only a really short stream, but I just wanted to have a quick look around my base, which Moxie Don kind of came up with. Set up one of the fishing points, and yeah, just share a few thoughts about 1.07. I'm probably not going to be streaming for a few days while I'm working on the 1.08 files. Then obviously what I'll do is once I'm happy with the 1.08 files, I'll put them on GitHub for people to download and use themselves if they want to. And then when that's up and running, I guess I'll have to upload them, and then we'll have to do a little bit of testing to see what happens. But hopefully everything that's spawned in already will stay spawned in, and all the work that people have put in with things like the bases and gathering supplies together should stay and be around. And then we'll have this I'd imagine there's going to be a bit of a scramble with people to get up to the ski resort and the biathlon area well, you can't really claim anywhere on our servers, but to at least be the first to build a base up there. Right, so there we go. My last gameplay on 1.07. Here's to 1.08. Here's to the improved base mechanics, where it's going to become incredibly difficult to break into bases, probably, which means that building bases, especially on public servers, will be more of a thing. Let's close her up. Let's put the lock on. So I need to keep honest people out though, really, the lock. So there we go. Brilliant. Love DayZ. Love the private server. Love the community you have. Let's close the door. Ooh. Slide back. Let's thank everybody for coming along to tonight's. Michael Murphy says, do you have a video on how to roll back the server without wiping it? Yeah, it's you just go to one of your previous backups. It's fairly easy. If you go to your settings in Nitrado and then go to backups, you'll see it there, and you can just roll it back, say a few hours. It depends on when your last backup was. Normally what happens is something will happen on your server and you want to do a backup, and there won't be a backup for like 2 days because you can't control when the backups get done. But yeah, it's fairly self-explanatory from your. We'll have to see what they say with the patch notes tomorrow, and see what Nitrado say, and do it that way. But anyway, until then, happy 1.08 day, everybody. Looking forward to this one. Looking forward to changes, and it just shows you DayZ. How old is it? It's been out since 2013 on PC. Been out for about a year on Xbox. A little bit less on PlayStation, but they're still updating the game. And it's going from strength to strength. That's enough from me. See you all again soon, and good night.